everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sam, and for today's video we are going to do 2019 favorites. I'm going to be going over makeup favorites, beauty favorites, Netflix, Hulu, podcasts favorites of 2019. 2019 has been a long, stressful, but happy year. By the time I upload this, it'll probably be 2020, but my goal is to get it up before then, and today is December 28th, so we'll see. So before I jump into these products for the video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that post notification bell before you leave. The first product that I want to show you is this Smashbox primer. I have been loving this primer, especially right now at this time of the year. The dry air, your skin dries out, and this adds moisture right back into your skin before you put on all of your makeup. After primer comes foundation, and this is no surprise or shock. It's the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I have tried so many foundations. I don't know if it's because this shade is literally the exact shade my skin is. I guess it's easier for me to find a good foundation in this particular brand because it matches me so well. In other brands I have to like mix two together, or the undertone's not right, it's too cakey, it's too oily at the end of the night, it really shows texture, dry spots, things like that. I don't know, it's cheap, it's drugstore, it's literally been out in the market forever, and it is my go-to favorite, not only for 2019, but I feel like ever since I've been doing makeup for years now, this has been my go-to foundation. So the next favorite that I have for 2019 is actually something that I discovered not too long ago, but I am still in love with it after trying it for so much time, so long. Is the Morphe Concealer. This is what the applicator looks like. It's like a little doe foot applicator. I really like the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer, but I don't know, this one here has been, I've really been liking it, and I think you should try it because it's been a good one. It's hard to explain a concealer, it's just you know it's good or you know it's bad, so it's a good concealer. I want to go back to the foundations or CC cream, however you want to name it, and I want to show you guys this stuff here. It's the It Cosmetics CC cream. I've really been loving this for a foundation, or if it's like right now, my skin has been cooperating, other than a few like time of the month type marks on your face. I've really been liking this because it's not a heavy coverage, but it really gets rid of all your like redness, evens out the skin tone, and then if you add all the other products on top of it, it just blends and makes everything look, it comes together very nicely. So yeah, this stuff here I really like. It's from It Cosmetics, it's the CC cream. I have the shade medium, and I've really liked this stuff, especially in the summertime. This is a go-to. And because it's good for the summertime, it has SPF 50. But I will warn you, because it has SPF in it, it will create a flashback. We're going to go in with powder. And oh my gosh, this Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. It is worth every penny that it is retailed for. I have sadly tried to use other products so that this product wouldn't be used up as much because I didn't want to see it be empty. And it's empty. There's a few little like stuck to the sides, but it makes your skin so non-cakey. It looks flawless underneath the eyes. It is a really good powder. Like I said, if you know a good powder, you know a good powder. If you don't, you know that too. Okay, so moving on to the next products are bronzers. In the summer, OMG, this product here is my go-to. It's so luminous. I don't know if you can see The coloring, it's a great cool toned bronzer, and you can use it for a contour, and I love it because in the summer, you know, you don't want to put a lot of product on, so it kind of works as a bronzer and a highlighter, and even in the winter you can use it, and it just makes your skin look so luminous, like you're still have a tan and healthy skin like you do in the summer. And this bronzer here I actually have on is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate. I love this bronzer. Not only does it smell like chocolate, but it is the perfect cool tone bronzer for me. It doesn't look too orange. It doesn't, it's just a perfect color for me right now, especially in the winter time. I have really sensitive skin, especially to coconut oil, and I was really hesitant in trying this stuff because of the chocolate smell, and usually I cannot use any product that has any kind of fragrance in it. So this actually does not break me out, believe it or not. Really, really nice. Blends really nicely, and I've had that bronzer for a while. I've tried so many different bronzers too, and I always go back to that one because I really like the cool toned type bronzers versus the warm toned bronzers. Nobody wants to look like an Oompa Loompa and look orange. So the blush that I've been loving in 2019, and I only got one of them because I use this all the time. It's from Milani, and it's the Dolce Pink Blush, and it is just so cute, and it has luminous specks in it. Has a little mirror. I don't ever use that, but that's what it looks like, and it is the nicest natural looking blush, and I just love it. So moving on to highlighters. Love this highlighter. I do use a lot of my ABH Amrezy highlighter, but I wanted to include a different one because I use my ABH one all the time. So this one here that I've really been loving is from Kylie Cosmetics, and it is Queen Drip is the shade, and it has a little mirror, and then this is what the inside of this looks like, and it is so gorgeous. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this highlighter, it is so nice. So for the next thing that I want to show you guys that I've been loving in 2019, and I think I've had this since July. I know it was summertime whenever I got this because they only come out in the summertime. And it's from IT Cosmetics, and it is their Love Your Foundation brush. Oh my goodness, it's a kabuki brush, and other than my Morphe one, which is right here, okay, this is another kabuki brush that I have been loving before I got this brush. This brush applies your foundation so nice. I love kabuki brushes for foundation, and if I'm not using a sponge, this is the brush that I'm using. And they only launch these once a year. It's a limited edition. Each year they're different. And so I'm pretty sure it's in the summer. I think it's like July, June, July, something like that. But around whenever it's starting to come to summer, keep an eye on IT Cosmetics website, and I'm telling you, you need to get this brush. It will change your game. So yes, it's the Love is the foundation brush, and it's a kabuki brush. This one is a flat top kabuki, and it's in a heart shape. The other ones are usually domed, but this year is a flat one. So if I'm not using a brush for foundation, I'm using this, and it's dirty, of course. IT Cosmetics, e.l.f. Cosmetics sponge. It's extra bouncy right now because I just used it to put this makeup on. This is just amazing. I love this sponge. This has to be, I have 3 of them, okay? This is my #1 sponge, okay? And then this one here is my second favorite sponge, and it is from e.l.f. Cosmetics as well. This one isn't as bouncy because I don't have it wet. It feels so different and weird when you're applying it to the skin. But I tell you, this thing gets huge. And I love this sponge. My next favorite sponge, it's still in the packaging because I currently got it for Christmas, thanks to my husband. It's this Real Techniques sponge. It's the body sponge. Miracle Face and Body Sponge. The thing is huge, and it's not even wet. Like, it will get worse. It'll get bigger than this. I love this sponge. Usually it's orange. They have an orange one and a pink one, but he got me a pink one for Christmas. And this sponge is amazing. Like, literally 2 seconds and your foundation is blended out because of how big it is. I just love it. I also have the little ones from Real Techniques. The normal size one. Oh my god, there's like cat hair everywhere. I love these too, but this one's a little worn out. I literally have that many sponges. Can you guys see how many sponges I have in here? Like, it's ridiculous how many sponges I have. I told you, I tried them all. My 3 top favorites are Real Techniques Face and Body Sponge, the e.l.f. sponge, it's the purple one, and then the e.l.f. it's pinkish orange colored one. And they are the best ones that I have found in 2019. Okay, so my favorite part to show you guys that I've been loving in 2019, my favorites, my go-to holy grail palettes, eyeshadow palettes. I have 4. I'm sorry, I could not just pick one. Literally could not, and I've tried and tried. I'm like, yeah, but I really like this one. Oh, but I like this one too. And I tell you, I have about 50 palettes, and narrowing it down to 4, that is a big challenge. So the first one that I want to show you is from Colourpop, and it is the Whatever palette. And I tell you, not only is the packaging adorable, the colors in this palette is gorgeous. Like, I loved using this palette, especially the late summer into fall. It's wonderful. Easy to blend. I don't even have to talk you into how great these palettes are, because if you have a Colourpop palette, eyeshadow palette, you already know. You already know. So that is the Whatever palette, and they only retail for like $12. How cheap and affordable and great quality are those palettes. So the next one is also Colourpop, and it is the So Jaded palette from Kathleen Lights. It is their first mega palette that they released. It is gorgeous. Oh, I almost dropped it. That would have been sad. So this is what it looks like. It has so many different colors for so many looks that you can do. I haven't even used all of these colors yet, and I've had so many looks with this. So that is 2 from Colourpop, and then the next one is that I've already raved about on my channel is from Urban Decay, and it's the Born to Run palette. And y'all know this was a spontaneous purchase that I was like, oh, should I do it? And I'm glad I did. This is what the inside of this one looks like, and it as well is good and gorgeous. So then the last one, it has seen better days, and it is the Modern Renaissance palette. I will forever include this in my favorites, and I don't know if you can see this, but this palette has been through it all. I use this a lot for whenever I do wedding makeup on my clients. It's just the perfect bridal looking palette. This is just, I will forever, if I am done with this, I hope they're still, or do they still make these? I hope they do. I might have to purchase another one just in case like something happens to this one or I use it all up, because I've had pan in a lot of these shadows, and what if I can't purchase this again? Surely they won't discontinue it. That would be a sad, sad day. So my favorite eyelashes are the Ardell Demi, Baby Demi Wispies. I also like the Ardell Demis. They're just as good, but these ones are just a little bit on smaller, like, get it, baby. They give your lashes just a little extra oomph. They're not too, like, glam. They're not, I don't know how to describe it, but they're just so simple, and I really like them. And I also got these for Christmas from my husband. And it's so cute that, like, I don't know if anybody else's husband or boyfriend or whatever, like, they pick up on these things that you wear on your face and that you like and stuff like that, and you don't even notice that they're paying attention, and then Christmas comes and they're like, oh, I got you this, and I'm just like, oh my god, like, you pay attention. When I apply these lashes, my favorite go-to, and yes, it's still in the packaging because I also got it for Christmas, is the Duo Lash Adhesive. I'll actually open it for you guys. Just line the band of your lash with it, and it dries clear. So I'm going to try, this is my first time using the clear one. I usually use the dark one, so I'll let you know how this one is. With this brand alone is really good for adhesive. Lashes, obviously it's adhesive. So when I'm setting my face, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter. Oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. And yes, I use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, Mist, whenever I'm not using this stuff, but this is my go-to #1 favorite in 2019. Kind of like all over the place because now I'm back to the eyes. My favorite eyeliner is the Milani Supreme Kohl eyeliner, Black is Black. It's this one here. This is the one that I put in my waterline and to tight line. My go-to liquid eyeliner of 2019 is the Hank & Henry OMG. This was the best thing I ever got in a BoxyCharm, and I will never go back. It is just perfect. I used to use the Kat Von D. That stuff just dries up way too quick. I used to use the Sex Kitten from Tarte, and that was alright. But I don't know, this stuff here, like, I suck at doing freaking wings, and I don't know, maybe it's my hooded eyes, I don't know, but this stuff here, like, I hardly ever, now knock on wood, but make a mistake whenever I'm doing a wing. It's a good product, it really is, and I have the shade Black. It's long wearing, it doesn't smudge, so easy to use, and especially when you're trying to create a cat eye, a wing. Like, you want something that's easy, it glides, it's a felt tip, it's a really good product. Okay, so moving on to my brows. On my brows for today, I am using the ABH Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown. This stuff is amazing. It's expensive too, but ABH brows kick butt. Also, I've been loving the ABH Dipbrow Pomade. It says here, the cap is dirty because that's what I use to dip my stuff on. It looks like this, and it's in the shade Medium Brown. And to apply that to my brows, I use this pencil with a spoolie from ABH. And then my favorite mascara of 2019, thanks to my mother, because she didn't like it, and I don't know why. She's crazy. It is Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension. This stuff is amazing. It's gold. Gold in a little tube. It just makes my eyes look so fluttery, full, lengthy, and if you've seen my real eyelashes in life, like real life, not on this channel, you will know that I have the tiniest, thinnest, hardly any eyelashes that exist ever. It's embarrassing. That was a crazy long list of beauty products. Not even beauty, just makeup. So moving on to beauty, I want to mention this Jade Roller. I have been loving this thing. You pop it in the fridge, pop it in the freezer, wherever you want. I put mine in the fridge. But I got this from TJ Maxx like a long time ago, and I was like, I'll give it a try, see what all the hype is about. Oh my gosh, like, it's amazing. You just like rub it, and it's even cold now because it's Jade, but like that's just how Jade is. But if you put it in the fridge, it's even more colder. So in the mornings, my face is all puffy and it's like needs drained. So I take it out of the fridge and I just roll this all over my face. It's supposed to minimize your wrinkles, your bags. Literally, I think it was definitely under 10 bucks. I think it was like 6 something. So cheap, and it just gets rid of the puffiness. It's an anti-inflammatory type thing. I don't know, it's magic that you roll all over your face. Moving on to Netflix favorites. Oh my gosh, I watch too much TV and I love it. The first thing I want to mention is Schitts Creek. Oh my gosh. So this show, I don't want to give too much away, but like in the first episode you find out like this family is rich, famous, and they end up with no money. And then they have to move, and it's just them trying to get back up on their feet. And they are such a weird family. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, the guy is, he's very feminine, and he's very like, well, very feminine, but I don't want to say he's ditzy, because that's the girl. The girl, the sister, is freaking ditzy. Like, man, you just have to watch this show. It is amazing. It's so funny. It's just, and the mom is such a drama queen, and the guy is kind of like, he's smart, but he's dumb. But he kind of just like is the smartest one out of all of them. But I'm telling you, you just have to watch this show. And it's I think it's like 4 seasons. I could be wrong, but there's a few seasons, and I love this show. It's so dumb, but so funny. So if you want a good comedy, I would recommend Schitts Creek. So the next thing is the show Good Girls. How would I describe that? It's about these moms that are like, they want to be their own boss. They want to make money. Like, one has a child that has health issues. You got bills to pay. Another one is dealing with like a cheating husband, and she has to make money. And then there's another one that is like just a broke ass mom that's trying to take care of her kid and custody and all that stuff. And then they just get into the wrong crowd and start making money, and it's just, you gotta watch it. It is amazing too. If you like watching shows with psychopaths and stuff like that, like thrillers and creepiness and full of psycho, well, just one psycho actually, it's the show called You, and it has the guy Dan Humphrey from Gossip Girl. He is the guy in it in the first episode, not the first episode, the first season. His name is Joe. And I'm telling you, it is such a good show. You have to watch it. You have to. You'll be hooked. You will be hooked from the first episode. It is so freaking good, and they just added the second season a couple days ago, and I'm already like almost done with it. It is just that good. So another one that I'm not really going to talk about that's really good is Stranger Things. Obviously, everybody loves that show. Riverdale, another great show. Lost in Space, and the show Zoo is really good. And then another one that I'm going to talk about a little bit is called Dead to Me. It is about a woman that her husband gets hit by a car and dies, and then she's like trying to figure out who the heck killed her husband, and then she makes a friend, and I don't want to tell you too much, but it is a really good show. And yeah, these are like really good shows. So another thing that I want to mention to you guys that I've been loving are podcasts this year. Like, I didn't even know, I just thought podcasts were like, I don't know, self-help type things. Didn't know that they could be so funny and interesting, and there was such a variety of different podcasts out there. So the one that I've been loving for months and months and months now is, oh my god, I can't even think of it. Call Her Daddy. I think that's the technical name. Call Her Daddy podcast. Oh my gosh. If you want to hear about some crazy things you need to listen to Call Her Daddy podcast. It talks about everything that women it's everything that women think about and do in relationships and in life that don't really get talked about, or like it talks about sex, it talks about just so many things, like, and Sophia and Alex, like, they're the two girls that talk on the podcast, and they're roommates, and they're just like, they literally live together, work together, and they're crazy. They are crazy, and it is such a good podcast. Another podcast that I want to tell you about is called Crime Junkies. If you love crimes, stories about like people that go missing and are still missing, like they tell you the whole story, and I tell you, this girl, this woman, she explains and tells the story so good. Like, she's not boring. She's not like, oh my god, you're putting me to sleep type talking. She doesn't get off topic. She like gets down, does the facts. They have talked about like all kinds of serial killers. They've talked about just missing kids, women, like men, everyone that's gone missing. Well, not everyone, but like all kinds of topics of people that are getting murdered, missing. It's true crime, like things that actually happen out in the world. Like, it gets your girl a little like I check my car, my back seats before I get in my vehicle. Like, it brings you back to reality to tell you, like, dude, you're not invincible, and you need to watch what you do and who you're talking to. And it's just such a good podcast. You need to check it out. So I hope I didn't ramble too much, because I feel like I've been down here for hours trying to get this video done. I just hope you guys enjoyed everything that I've been loving in 2019. And if you have, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that post notification bell. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Stay pretty, Sam fam. Alright, am I butchering this video yet? Because I feel like I am. Alright, so the next product in... Am I talking too fast? I feel like I'm talking too fast. You know, I had 3 cups of coffee today. I had 2 cups of coffee at home, and then I was shopping in town, and then I was like, oh my god, Dunkin' Donuts. So I had to go to Dunkin' and get a medium coffee, and oh my gosh, my heart's like, you know. Okay, where was I at? Why is this video a lot harder than I thought it was going to be? All I have to do is just name the products that I like. Up my shade. Oh my gosh, I keep dropping everything. I apologize. I feel like this is going to be a very, 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 very long video.